Well, well, well. This video has been a long time coming, hasn't it? I've talked about this for a long time, but the motivation finally hit. It's time for me to discuss why I think Chun-Li should be in Super Smash Bros. This was supposed to come out a while ago, around before Fighter Pass 1 ended, ironically enough, and unfortunately she wasn't. You know, I kind of held out hope that she would be in the Fighter Pass, and the Fighter Pass 1 was pretty damn great. I mean, we got Banjo, Terry fucking Bogard, you know, Dragon Quest Hero, who became one of my new mains in Smash. But nevertheless, the queen of the fighting games, the first lady of fighting games, rather, was not to be included. And surprisingly, we learned that there was going to be a Fighter Pass 2, which means it gave me extra time to work on this, or to work up the motivation for this. And before I go any further, I need to stress this. This video is not about me expecting Chun-Li to be in Smash. I am making this out of pure expectation that zero expectations that she's gonna be in it. This is just wish fulfillment at this point. If it happens, it'll be the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in a video game format in a while. If it doesn't happen, well, the roster in Super Smash Bros. Is already huge, so it won't hurt, and I can play her in other games. So I just want to stress that out. I'm not going to get mad when she's not included. Or do I expect her to be included? Because it's just expecting something to happen, and then when it doesn't happen and then getting mad is the cycle I see a lot of people face. And I'm not getting that. I need to make that clear right now. This is just wish fulfillment. This is me talking about why she should be in the game, but not necessarily expecting her to be in the game. And I'm not going to consider any Smash rules that people have with who can make it in. Oh, did they play on a Nintendo game? Were they this? Were they that? I'm not considering any of that. To me, and personally, if we're talking for realsies, there is no rule to who can be in Smash Brothers. To me, that rule was broken when you had Solid Snake and Sonic the Hedgehog break into Smash Brothers. And of course now Cloud Strife with Smash on the Wii U. There are no rules. It's whoever Sakurai / Nintendo wants to put in the game, whatever partnerships they make. And I also understand that her likeliness of being in the game is 0 because we already have 3 Capcom reps with both Ryu and Ken and Mega Man. And of course several assist trophies with Guile and Zero, just to name a few. But that's not what you're here for. You're here to listen to me talk about Chun-Li, why I think she'd be good in Smash. And I'll start with this point. Chun-Li should be in Smash Bros. Because this is one of her monikers, is the first lady of fighting games. Prior to Chun-Li's existence in the mega popular hit that was Street Fighter II in 1991, there were no female characters in fighting games. The concept of the waifu was far from anybody's minds. You played dudes and dudes only, and that was it. You played manly men, or you played a ninja, or you played something else. There weren't playable women. And I think it's a case of being the right character at in the right game at the right time. Because some may not remember this, and I kind of don't because I was only 1 or 2 years old when Street Fighter II hit. But Street Fighter II was such a dominant presence in not just video game culture, but a dominant presence in popular culture. I mean, just look at the movie, but look at things. Everybody knew what a Hadoken was. Everybody had heard or played Street Fighter II at the arcade at that point. It was a phenomenon. I think it owns the Guinness World Record for having the most quarters used. And I think that counts for all versions of Street Fighter II. So that's kind of cheating, but it's whatever. So having Chun-Li in there gave her, being in such a high-profile game, again, it's not like other female characters didn't exist, obviously. You know, prior to this, you had Samus Aran. You know, that's just name one of them. But for the most part, female characters in video games were your damsel in distresses, your princesses that need to be rescued by your plumbers or your knights. And Chun-Li was kind of one of the, outside of, again, Samus, Chun-Li was kind of the first to be playable in a fighting game, and she just had a cool presence at her, and it set that precedent for fighting games forward, because now all these other companies saw having not just Chun-Li but like archetypes. Chun-Li was an archetype, the female character. Every game's got to have the female character. Without Chun-Li, you don't have Sonya Blade. You don't have Mai Shiranui. You don't have Katana. You don't have any of these characters that are part of the waifu army, as I like to call them in their games, without Chun-Li, without the First Lady of fighting games. And because of that, it ties back into what I was saying just a minute ago, that Smash, when it started, was a celebration of Nintendo's IPs and Nintendo's worlds, and it still pretty much is. I'm not saying that it's not, but with the inclusion of something like Sonic the Hedgehog, Snake, Bayonetta, the Belmonts, Cloud fucking Strife, multiple different characters from different franchises across the gaming spheres. Smash is a celebration of video games in general. I mean, just play the World of Light mode on Smash Ultimate, and that's pretty much what you got. And to me, personally, one component is missing in that sort of legacy of things, you know. And to me, Chun-Li fits that legacy of importance. That she belongs there because of what she started, her being there started. She could have been forgotten if she had a horrible design, because there were other female fighting game characters that SNK had put in and other fighting games put in, but they didn't nearly catch on as popular as Chun-Li did. You know, so that's the first reason, and I know Sakurai, and this is not getting popularity mixed up with importance, because I know Sakurai has stated that importance is, you know, a character's popularity determines if they're getting in Smash or not. But I'm not talking about importance. I'm not talking about popularity. I'm talking about importance. And to me, Chun-Li represents an important shift in not just fighting games, but video games and culture, that women can be badasses and beat up men just as good as the dudes. And you started seeing that in games going further on. And I just think, and this is just a wishful thinking at that point, how cool would it be? Like, you could have that Avengers Endgame moment, right, where you see all the female Avengers together, you know, standing shoulder to shoulder, like, fuck yeah, let's go. You could have that same kind of replication created with Chun-Li alongside Samus, Zelda, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, Bayonetta, you know, just to name a few, right? You could have that same exact feeling, because she is the matriarch. They all descend from her. You don't have those characters probably without her, you know? Maybe another female game character comes along further along and captures the magic, but Chun was first, and that's what I'm going by. And I mean, it helps that Chun-Li's very popular still. I mean, just go look on Twitter. She's very popular. She's still very relevant. Anytime Capcom puts anything out, usually Chun-Li is behind it. She is the female face of Street Fighter, along with Ryu. That is the biggest reason why I think she should be in there. But would she be fun to play is the other big thing, honestly. And I think she would be. I honestly think Chun-Li is such a perfect fit for a game like Smash Brothers. Now, if you've only seen her in the Street Fighter series, you know, she seem kind of grounded. You know, she does have some cool air moves if you look at some Street Fighter V stuff, which is pretty nutty. But if you haven't seen Chun, and this is another big point, Chun, while Ryu is the crossover king, and the joke is that Ryu has fought everybody, Chun-Li, I would consider her the crossover queen. She has been in a lot of the versus series games, from Marvel vs. Capcom to Marvel vs. Capcom, Tetsuya vs. Capcom, and of course Tekken Cross Street Fighter. She's fought them all. She's played in multiple different games where her playstyle is so vastly challenged. Capcom vs. SNK 1 and 2, just to name a few. SVC Chaos, just to name another one. And if the question was, can you adapt Chun-Li's playstyle to Smash? I honestly think Chun-Li's style of play, especially when you consider the Versus series style of play, I think she would fit much more better than both Ryu and Ken fit in Smash, in all honesty. She could be very aerial. Kind of going over her moves a little bit, you know. Her side B can be her lightning legs. Her up B, spinning bird kick, one of the most iconic moves in all of fighting games and all of video games in general. She has and of course she has other moves. You can pull her kicks from Street Fighter Alpha when she does up kicks. Of course, she has a fireball with her Kikoken. She has a plethora of moves that allow her to not just play on the ground, but play in the air. Like, you know, watching the Smash that I watch and playing the Smash that I play, to me the best part of it is when you're in aerial combat, versus just staying on the ground. And I think she could be very fun to see her play as that, in all honesty. You know, and considering what Sakurai has done with pretty much every character on the roster, and that he's done his absolute best to maintain their game mechanics and put in a platform fighter, is amazing. You know, the fact that, like, just to list off some examples, Hero having to use menus to pull out random spells. You know, the feather mechanic for Banjo-Kazooie. Trying to think of one that's not a TLC character, unfortunately. But just those are to name a few. You know, the bomb stuff, the using the time bombs in for Breath of the Wild, you can Smash Ultimate. Just a small example. The combo system for Bayonetta. I feel like Sakurai could take Chun-Li's aerial assault moves and even her grounded footsie style playthrough of Street Fighter from her Street Fighter days and make this ultimate monster of a character, in all honesty. And I'm not talking about tier lists. I'm just talking about fun to play, because I don't care about tier lists in Smash Bros. In all honesty. I really don't. And to me, like I said, she would be... Like, it wouldn't just be like, oh, it's adding another Street Fighter character. No, you're adding another Capcom character. Because of the fact that she's been in so many games. Because she's had her playstyle. Ryu and Ken generally play the same in most Street Fighter games and in most Versus games. Yeah, they might get an air fireball to her in different games. But Chun-Li has her playstyle usually changes a lot. Depending on the game. Street Fighter, she's more grounded. Like I said, the Versus series, she can be very aerial. Street Fighter V, it's like a beautiful mix of both. It's awesome. And I feel like that would be perfect for this, in all honesty. And finally, I just to sort of wrap it up a bit, I just think it would be neat. It's just wish fulfillment, in all honesty. Like, we all have our characters, right? We all have that one character we want to see in Smash Bros. And I won't lie to you. Before Ken was revealed in Smash, and the whole idea of clones was coming out, or I can't remember what their Echo Fighters are coming out, I wanted Ken to be Akuma. Because I thought, oh, how cool would it be if Akuma was in Smash? But it makes more sense as Ken. And in all honesty, it has nothing... The last part of this is just basically wish fulfillment. I love Chun-Li. I've played her. If I wasn't playing Ken in old Street Fighter games, I was playing Chun-Li. In every Versus game I play, I pick Chun-Li and somebody else. I love her personality that Capcom gives her, that strong sense of justice. You know, the hero, like, always fighting, trying to stop Bison. Like, it's just, like, I just love her as a character, in all honesty. And this might be a long shot, and this video isn't going to change anything, in all honesty. It won't. But God, if I can somehow will this into existence, if I can somehow get into Sakurai's brain and say, hey, talk to Nintendo and Capcom and put another Capcom right. Now, I will admit, am I being selfish, right? Because as a Capcom fan like that I have 3 representatives. I have Ryu, Ken, and Mega Man, and of course a Guile assist and a Zero assist, just to name a few. Do I really need another rep? And a Monster Hunter assist, like you know, you could argue that Monster Hunter deserves to be in this game more so than Chun-Li. You might be right, but I'm not here about debating on whether or not X character. I'm saying why I want Chun-Li in Smash, and ultimately it comes down to just favoritism, in all honesty. And I think she'd be really cool. I can already imagine like what her stage would be. Obviously she would have her Street Fighter 2 tracks, but I would bring in the Street Fighter Alpha music too, because you don't really have that. You just have the classic Street Fighter 2 music. You could give her her classic costume, you know, with the blue and the gold quappa with multiple colors, but then also give her Street Fighter Alpha costume, which shockingly enough is just as strong as her normal costume. Amazing, isn't it? Are there better picks out there? Are there better choices? Are there Nintendo reps that deserve to make it before Chun-Li? I won't lie. Yeah. There probably are better choices than Chun-Li to make in this game. But I don't care about that. I would like to see her in Smash. And that's all I want. I love playing Smash Brothers. It's a fun game. Every time I turn that game on and I see that roster, I'm instantly reminded of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but magnified by 100. It's amazing. And to me, it's not a disservice, but to me, it would just be that little extra cherry on top. Right, like this. I've already eaten the sundae. Right, I got this beautiful sundae mixed with the Capcoms, the Segas, the Nintendos, the Marios, the Zeldas. I have this beautiful sundae mix of goodness, and while I don't need the cherry on top, because it's just a little cherry, you're not gonna miss the cherry on top of a sundae. In all honesty, but you get it anyways. Why? Because it's nice to have. It's that little topping piece that you need. Now, do I need to have Chun-Li in Smash for my life to continue? No, absolutely not. As I stated at the beginning of this video, I don't need it to happen, and I don't expect it to happen. But this is me doing my best to channel that energy of Chun-Li in Smash. To have maybe some people will see this video and be like, fuck yeah, let's go, Chun-Li in Smash. Like, yeah, let's think about it. And of course, start debates on why she shouldn't be in Smash, because that's how the Smash community likes to roll sometimes. So, that's my case. Her importance, her playstyle, and ultimately, my selfishness. So, I know Sakurai or anybody at Nintendo's is not going to see this this video. But this is something I just wanted to do creatively. That I wanted to express my love for a character and express my love for a fighting game that I like playing. And just a cool character who would be a great addition. And who knows? Who knows? There are 5 characters left in this Fighter's Pass. And as I said earlier, you know, people want to spout out rules for Smash them. Who can get in or who can't get in? Who will get in? Then to me, none of that matters. Those are made-up rules that people like to bring up. The only thing that matters is what you want, and as long as you're not visibly going after people's throats, Perfectly fine. So that's why I think that's personally why I want Chun-Li for Smash. And let me know in the comments below if you want Chun-Li for Smash, or who do you want in Fighter Pass 2 now that we have 5 slots remaining. I honestly hope you get the character you get, even though Chun-Li may not be one of them. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And as always, my dudes, stay marvelous. Have a good night, everybody.